The idea of the Bible being a credible historical document, let alone the Word of God, is a pretty unlikely notion for most modern people. And there are all kinds of reasons for that. Let me just maybe mention three. One is that people can feel like the Bible just really contains myths. Secondly, they can feel that the Bible's probably been doctored over the years, over the centuries, maybe to make it fit what the church would like it to say. And thirdly, people can feel that, well, frankly, the Bible contains teachings that kind of jar with how many people see the world today. And yet, year in, year out, the Bible is the biggest selling book on the planet. Millions and millions of people are seeking to live their lives by it, basing their lives on it, believing and trusting that God communicates directly to them through it. Now, the bottom line is, if the Bible is not trustworthy, then Christianity kind of comes crumbling down. And yet, if it is trustworthy, then that has some profound consequences for all of us. And so, I guess I want to suggest that for all of us, it's important to come to some clear conclusions about the Bible. For all of us, whether we're committed Christians, whether we are disillusioned Christians, whether we are kind of apathetic, or whether we're actually skeptical, even hostile about the Bible, all of us perhaps need to come to some clear conclusions about specifically the historicity, the trustworthiness of the Bible, and to ask the tough questions of the Bible, to ask questions like, does it stand up to the same textual interrogation that other ancient documents are expected to do? Questions like, what about the translation, the copies that we have today? Do they match up to the originals? And questions like, are we reading it as the ancient authors intended us, the original authors intended us to do? And I want to suggest to you that the answers to those questions have profound consequences for all of us.